Hello everyone, welcome back to Islands of Insight. So I just logged in, I thought we'd do some puzzles. A few immediately presented themselves to me. So what do we have to do? We have a few more things left. We did that. There we go, we have an enclave locked right here. Why don't we go see what this is about? Oh, someone reminded me, we should get these upgrades. Like there's a ton of upgrades that just do stuff. They give me rewards for like glimpsing less, but I probably am not going to do it. Hidden cube audio radius? That sounds really useful. Reveal flow orbs grandmaster times. I don't care about that. The ones that are about timing, I don't care about. Enables a shrinking bubble to help find the last object. That sounds good. See, these feel a little bit like cheating, but that's okay. Using flood paint will now apply that color to every gray tile. Flood paint? Oh, okay. Yeah, these timing ones, I'm not competing on time. Here, let's just head this way. An extra hint I'm not going to use. Counter and highlight. Oh. Okay. What about up here? So timing are listened. When multiple... Okay, that's not going to help me. Return beacon. Okay. That's interesting. Multiple map markers. I already have them. I have... I thought I... Oh, yeah, I guess I already have that. Speed up rolling blocks. Ah, 2 quests at a time? Why not? I might as well get this. So what's the other major one? Extra money. Yeah, that's not something I'm looking for. But we can just at least get these. And that we have, like, all of them. We have the money. Here, we're out of the money. Okay. So we're heading up here to this. I hear one of those hidden puzzles over there. The ones that disappear when you get close to them. I need to do more stuff out in the world too, probably, at some point. Because that does count. But I like doing the enclaves better. So, looking towards a bubble. Do I still have any bubbles? There's a bubble. Is it that one? Oh. I don't think it is that one. Let's not get from that. I think that is... Oops. I keep on clicking the wrong thing. And then this disappears. It's weird. I'm pressing H and it's causing that to go away. I think that is that. So it's like from back here. Hey, yeah, it is that. That is that bubble. Like that. Okay. Anything here? No. Alright, let's see what this is about. Mysterious areas. The truth within ambiguity. Okay. So this one is done. That forces the 3 to be, to grow up like that. Doesn't seem very ambiguous. Don't know. This forces that to be white. That forces that to be black. These are not the same. This is not a 3, so it has to go that way. And the 3 goes like that. Uncolored alternation. Adjacent uncolored symbols must be oppositely colored. Yes, that's true. How is that going to be useful if I don't know the color? Okay, I guess we'll figure it out. So eventually this is going to be the border of this 1. So the 1's got to be white. The 2 is not equal to the 3. The 3 is going to take one of those spots. So the 1 is white, black, which finishes them both out. Oops. Something is going in and out of existence. It's annoying me. That is. What's your deal? Is Ryan look at you? No. They're reacting to my movement, I can tell. I don't like this puzzle type. It annoys me. Here, lore. Okay, and there's one over here somewhere? Yeah. Let me get this. It's bothering me. Reappear. No, it's not looking at one. Whatever, we just stuck up to it. We have a pillar. Okay, interesting. The 3 is not equal to the 1, so it's gonna do something here. Let's see. The 3 is always gonna take... Well, let's... Wait a minute. This feels like it's forced, but I'm not sure why. So the 3 is going to take... Say the 3 takes these 2. That would make both of these be white, which doesn't work. So the 3 doesn't take those 2. It takes those 2. Forces those to be white. Like that. Alright. The 5... It can't take both of those. Because again, it would make both of those black. So it takes one of those. So it's forced to take... It can't take... It can't take any... Well, if it were to take 2 of them, it has to be these 2. So I think it's that. I'm not sure I'm getting the principle behind these, but we're making it. So again, it can't take all 3 of these, or even any 2 of these next to each other, because it would force these 2 into the same region. So the 5 has to be like that. again. Then the 2 grows. The 3 grows. Black, white. This has to be white because otherwise it'd become a 3. That's black then. That's white. It's interesting puzzles. So we have a gap in the middle has to be filled in. That has to grow. You're done. The 6 has to grow. And it's done. This is really interesting. I like these puzzles. They're different. They're different than what we've seen before. But they're you know, the same type of puzzle, but they're a different principle. So the deal is with this, the 4 can't take both of those. And it can't take both of those. And it can't take both of those. So I think it has to be like this. That forces these. This has to grow. That's done. The 5 has to grow. 2's done. 6 has to grow. 3 has to grow. 5 has to grow. 6 has to grow again. 3 is done. 5 has to grow. 6 has to grow. 5 is at 4, so it can't take that. 6 has to keep going, so it takes that one. 5's now done. And this 5 has to take that one. The barrier lemma. What is this? In the example, imagine a barrier between 2 and 5, and imagine extending downwards into the gap. The light region containing the 4 may not cross the region, otherwise it would force the impact. Yeah. So it's the same sort of thing. This 5, it can't take 2 of these. It can't take 2 of those, or 2 of those, or 2 of those. So I think it has to just take them in a pattern like that. Which forces the colors of everything around it. Those are all complete. 3 needs to grow, and it's complete. 2 is complete. 3 needs to grow. 4 needs to grow. These 2 are now complete. That has to grow. This has to get out. 2 is complete. 4 needs to come out. 6 needs to come out, so 4 is going down. 6 is going up. 7. So it's got to take this 7, I think. Because otherwise, we'd have to do the same sort of pattern here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's the other 2 coming from? Can't take that 7 also? Let me just see how this looks. If it goes like that, then it would... Okay, if we weren't able to hop over this barrier, then it would force these 2 into the same color. But because we can take it, it doesn't. So where are we at? We're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't take that one. I think we have to take that one, but I'm not sure yet. Let's see what else we can do. Three is done. 4 has to grow. 3 has to grow. Yeah, it took that one. Because it couldn't take anything else because I would have combined them. 4 can't take that one, so it takes that one. These are getting tricky. Alright, so the 6. The 6 can't take any of these outside ones. So it's going to be combining something. It can combine the 2 3s and the 2 4s. And not the 2 1s, though. So let's say it has to take these at least. That's 5. Now it can either take those two, or no, it can't. It can't. It can take those two. Because if it took either one of these corners while taking this one, it'd be combining the top row. But I think that's forced. That becomes white, and it's done. This has to grow, and it's done. The 5 is not equal to 3, so the 5 has to come around like that. This is white, so the 3 has to grow out. This becomes white, and it's not equal to 4. 4 has to come down like this. The 5 has to be white, and the 5 is not equal to 3. So the 3 has to grow to escape, and is complete. 5 has to come out. It could take at most 1, 2 here, so it has to take at least 1 in that direction. Which means the 4 has to come out like that. Tricky pun. I do think we're getting better at these. Like, I'm looking back at, like, my video I made when I was doing these much earlier, like 20 hours ago. And we were not solving as quickly. I got that already. Okay. That's a lot of 5s. So which ones can be combined? We could combine these two. The issue is going to be that when we combine groups, the gap around them is going to be huge. So if we did take this one, if we made this black, how would that break things? Because we'd have to turn these 2 white, these 3 white, and that one white. That'd be a group of 5 there. That kind of works. Okay, so that's not the problem. That's not where we start. What if we made this one white? That wouldn't solve our problems, but... It's a little tricky. I kind of just want to try stuff, but I think I'm looking instead for a logic approach. So what if this became... No, that's not the way to do it. What if this became black? That would force this to be white, and then it would not be part of any region. So this is not black. So this can't be white, because then it would be locked off. So it's got to be black. That's forced. Now we got a region already. This 5 has to grow. This 5 has to grow to at least 4. This 5 has to get out. You're already at 5. You can't be locked away in the corner, so you have to grow. Now what? How many 5s do I have already? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we need 3 more whites to break these into 2 sections. So I think we can't take this one. If we did, I think it would be too... The remaining whites would be too far apart. So that's a white group. This one has to get out. These have to connect. There. That was an unusually tricky one for a level 2. I'm hearing like invisible squares. I need to find them because they're annoying me. There it is. There's one. Mirabilis. Let's change our appearance. We haven't done that in a while. How do I do that? Customization. How about a green? No. Yeah, kind of, but then we have to turn off some things. Rainbow wings. All these things you can spend money on. Sure. Not that we see ourselves out in the open very much. I still hear one. Somewhere. There it is. And another. Alright, let's continue with the puzzles. So this can't be white because this 3 would become a 4. So it must be black. This 4 must be black because it can't take any of the whites. It would be too big. Uncolored overloading. If an uncolored clue would be immediately overloaded by being one color, it must be the other. Did I hear another one of those? Underneath, perhaps? No? I thought I heard it zipping in and out of existence. One's for... Oops. Wrong color. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know that. I don't know that either. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Never mind. I was thinking these two could combine, but they can't combine with that one. So that has to get out. 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 2's done. That 2's done. 4's done. The 5 could go 1, 2, 3. It has to take at least that one. So this is forced down. So this has to take that one too. 3. There we go. Yeah, I definitely hear one more. Where is it? Up on top? There's another one of those clues phasing in and out of existence. Where is it? Well, we'll keep at it. Okay, this can't be a 1, because it would become a 2. So that forces that. This can't be black, because it would become a 3. So it has to grow. This is done now. 3 is not equal to 6, so the 6 has to come out there. The 3 has to grow. This is a 2, and the 2 is done. 6 has to get out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 is done. There's at 6. This could still be black. I don't know yet. This 4 has to get out. Now it's done. The 3 is done. The 2 now has to be white because I can't take both blacks. And this does become black. Alright. This has to take the black because otherwise it can't grow. This 5 could be white. I don't, which mean, well, no, the 5 has to be white because it has to grow. Now the 7 has to be black because it has to grow. Okay, that's the lesson here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But what's my count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, if it's surrounded and it's not met its total, it has to be the color of the surrounding cells. So, like this, this one. This 4 has to get it has to grow, and it can't grow as white. So the 3 could be white and the 2 could be white, or the 3 could be black and the 2 could be white. No, the 3 can't be black if the 2 is white. The 2 can't be black. It doesn't have room to take 2 black cells, so it is white. Now the 3 has to be white also. The 5 in the example above doesn't have enough room to grow. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. This 2 can't be white, it would become a 4. So it's out like that. The 1 has to be black. The 4 can't take this because it would be a 6. And it has to grow. Now this is a 4, so it can't be a 3. And the 3 has to grow. Now what? The 4 can't take this, so it has to take that. Which finishes up the 3. The 5 would become a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if it became white. So it's black. Oh. But if it takes... oh, it doesn't take that. Because it has to take that one instead. Thought I messed up there, but no, I just jumped a little too quickly. So the 2 can't be black because it would become a 3. So that means the 5 is now black. The 3 is white. The 4 is black. So these are 4. This could be that, but it can't be those. Three has to get out. What now? Two's got to take either one of these, so it's not that. The 3 is not equal to the 4. The 4, okay. I don't know why I missed that. That was obvious. 3 is done. 2's done. 5 has to grow, so it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. 3 has to grow, and it's done. 5 is at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. Forces the 3 to there, and the 5 isn't filling in the corner. Oh, that was it? That was the main goal? Mirabilis. I do need to go and figure out these more. They're like, well, the one I looked at, it told me go to this puzzle and solve it using an alternate rule set. So, probably they're all like that. We'll have to figure them out. Okay. There's not enough space for this 7 to grow unless it becomes black. Because this is only 6 spaces. Only 5 that are not 2s. So the 7 is black. That forces that and that to be white. And the white is done. So what's this at now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's done. Now this 3 has to become white in order to get to grow. The 2 can't be white because it would become a 3. 4 is white. Oh wait, no, we don't know that yet. We don't know that. Yes, we do, because if it was black, it would become a 6. So 4 is white. I think 5 is gonna be black, but we'll see. 4 has to grow. And yeah, I think we have to do that, and it has to grow like that. This is at 5, so it's done. Okay. Yeah, there is one more Shire around here. I haven't seen it. Where is it? It's very shy. It's so shy you can't even see it. There. I heard it pop in. There it is. It's up on top. So what's your deal? When I jumped? Maybe? Or a footstep one? I don't know. For some reason, those never work out for me. Alright. So we got a hard one here. The 3 is not equal to 4, the 6 is not equal to 5, the 3 is not equal to 4, and the 4 is not equal to 5. That's the starter. The gimmies. This 4 has to grow. This 3 has to grow. The 3 is going to take one of those two, which means this cannot be black. Which means the 5 is black. Again, this 4 is going to take one of those two. It could take both of those two. Let's do it another way. The 3 is going to take... Well, no, we don't know that either. The 4 has to grow, and it's going to grow into one of those spots, which means that has to go white, which means that's disconnecting those two. The 4 is also there. The two 4s can't connect because they become a 5, which means the 4 is complete. The 3 has to grow. The 5 is not equal to 4, but the 4 does have to grow, and so is the 5. It could take up this 4, but it can't take... I don't know. It could be both ways. We have to find out. What about up here? So this 6, it could go 1, 2, 3. It has to at least take 4. And then 5, 6, or something. So this 5 could be contained up here. And probably is. Okay, what else can we do? If these don't connect to each other, how can this 4 complete? It could go 1, 2, 3, 4, I'd be fine. That's not it. The 5 could easily just go right there. And not interfere with that at all. There's a lot of options here. I'm not seeing the next easy piece to move. The 4, if it takes that spot, then it would have to take that spot also. Right? Because that's the only way it could not make those be part of the same category. So I think either way it takes this spot. It either goes here and then is forced to make it because of the colors, or it just goes there directly. Without telling us what that is. Okay. No. Okay, here's one. If the 4 took this square, then it would turn all of these white, and this 3 would become a 4, so it doesn't. So it either goes that way or that way. If it goes this way, then the 5 would get that one and need to grow one more. And this would make it a 7. So it doesn't. It goes that way. I think that broke. I think that breaks if you try to make it grow out that way. Similarly, this 5 now, this 4 can't grow to become a 6, so it's got to stop there. And that's where it's finished. This, again, tricky. This was by far the most difficult one we've seen. This 5 is now limited. So it's got 3. It could still take these 2. It's got to at least take this 1. Now the 6 is limited. It has to go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still not that limited. It still can not take this. I think it does, but it could not. The 4. The 4 can't go 1, 2, 3 like this, because then it'll become a 5. So it has to at least go that 1. Because it can only take 2 of these up here. We're grasping for straws now, I gotta tell you. It would help if I knew that there were no absent cells. What is this grid? 6 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6 by 9. That's 54. And then 11. So 6 plus 5 is 11. 14. 18. 23. 27. 31. 34. 39. 43. 46. 50. 55. 59. Wait, what? 59? And then these 4's connected, so 4 goes away. 54. Okay, there are no unattached cells, which means this has to grow. There can't just be a lone white, because there's not enough numbers. Unless, well, if these 5's connect, there could be. There'd be room for it. Nah, I don't like it. This 3 is going to grow. It's going to grow in one of these directions, and when it does, it'll be complete. If it were to grow this way, it would take that, and then these 2 would be black, and that would be black. That's not going to work because that would hem into 6. So the 3 goes that way. Now, if the 5 does connect to here, it would become too big. Wait a minute. Am I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? So it doesn't. Then there are unattached regions because these can't attach to anything. Okay. Irksome. What are we doing up here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It could be done by there. So that's not telling me anything. I want to believe these two join and these two join. I think they do. But how do I prove that? It doesn't seem enough room down here for this to grow. This 5, if I were to go 1, 2, 3, 4, it would have to take one of these cells. So these two are going to join. If it takes this one, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would work. What about this 4? Could this 4 be by itself? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, that would hem off this 5, so it can't take those. It would have to take those like this. That would work. That looks promising. In fact, I think that's what's going to happen. And this 4 can take as much as it wants over here. But this 3 needs to go one way. Okay, I'm going to try something. I'm just going to see if this works. Because I'm kind of at a point where I can't logic anything forward. So we'll see where this breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. It broke. Because now both of these want these last square. So it goes this way instead. And these two do combine. That doesn't work either. Wait a minute. Did I do something wrong? Here, hint me from this. My progress is correct. That's what I thought. So I was saying the next part here was that this can't be black because it would combine this into too many things. Now I wanted to say that this would then become a single region, but I don't think I can. Because now we see that there are cutoffs, which means that we can't have both all 4 of these be separate regions. 2 of them have to combine, and then there's going to be at least two more cells that are not part of any region, just to make the numbers add up. Again, I think the key is that these have to connect. And how can they connect? They can either connect right there. Could they go around like this? No. So that definitely is the connection. But now where's their final spot? If it were here, that would be too many 4s in a row. So it's not there. If it were here... Rather, if it were here, how about this? Then this 4 can't complete. So it's got to be there. Because if it were here, then this 4 would become a 5. Now this 4... It still could combine like that. I feel like we're missing something up here. So if this went... Okay, say this was black. That would make these all white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That works. If this were black, this becomes white. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So either way, that's always white. Okay. How does that help me? So the 5's combined. So that means there's 1, 2 floating free. These 2 will be floating free. There needs to be 1 more floating free. Because to get to the right number, to get to 54. This is probably easier than I'm making it. How is this 4 going to grow? It can't. Can it grow to that one? Yes, it can. Let's just try away and see what happens. 1. Whatever. There was probably something that told me the right way to go at the end there, but I didn't figure it out. Okay, there's more scattered logic grids about. Oh, I hear something. There. 1's done. 2 has to not combine into a 3. So now they both have to grow and they're done. Now the 3 is done. 5 is not a 6. 4 could be white. 5 has to grow. If 5 took this square, it would be a 6, so it doesn't. 6 is now forced. So the 5... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now that it has these 3, I don't think it can ever take both of those. This has to be white. If it took this one, which I think it can, now this has to be white. Not convinced we did well on that one. Here's all my missed. Yep. I'm just clicking wrong all over the place today. They have to grow. You have to grow. You're done. You can't grow that much. Now the 3 is done. 4 has to come out. It's done. This 4 has to get out. It can't take this one because it'll become a 6. 5 has to grow. It's now a 4, so it takes 1 more. Finishes up the 4. The 3 has to grow out to there. The 4 has to escape. And the 5 needs 2 more. Da da da, ba da da. Should be 1 more grid around. Where is it? I got that one. There it is. All right. So this 5, it can't grow as white, so it has to grow as black. This 3 can't grow as white, so it has to grow as black. So now they're not the same. It's done. Now this can't grow as... The 4 can't grow as black because there's only 3 available. So it's got to go white. It can't take this square because then it would have too many whites. Or that square. It can't combine these 2. Now the 6... I think it has to go white. Because it's being forced by that. By the black. This black 3 can't take that square. It needs 2 more, so it's those 2, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 100% completion. That was a fun little enclave. We have not seen that before, where basically it was being forced based on how needing to grow. We have not had very many puzzles where they give us the numbers on the gray. Alright, I think I saw a lower thing right here. Yeah. Very profound, I'm sure. What about this puzzle? Think about it. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm either going to have to end here or end here the way I'm going. That doesn't work. So restart. That's going to cut me off that way, so I don't think I like that. There we go. Da, 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 da. Arch. Alright, what do we got? Here's something we haven't done. Seeing off by 1. I'm gonna grab that arch while we're here. I did that one. I didn't do this one. Oh, this is just getting into place. Okay. Simple. These are the type of puzzles I'm not very good at. I admit it. Here, let's try this one. Oh dear. I have very little experience with these. There was one enclave that did it and nothing else has. So blues can turn by a lot of things. Reds can turn by themselves pretty much without blues. Greens have a way of making blues. Or light blues, I guess. What numbers we got? We got 4, we got a 5, a 6, another 6, another 6. Oh, this is not a fun one. So this is repeating on the 4. So that's not going to do it. We need to offset it by 1. So let's try rotating this one around all the way. There we go. I didn't know that was going to work. I thought that we'd have to then spin the other one a bit. But hey, I'll take it. I totally saw that hidden ring. Don't ever say I'm wrong. Arch. That's a weird texture on that grass there. That doesn't sound right. Yeah, this looks weird, like it didn't render right. I don't even see you. Where are you? There's a hidden one below me somewhere. There. A shy one below me. Alright, let's think about this again. So we got a waterfall. We got the edge of a temple. I don't hear any waterfalls. I hear a waterfall over there. But this is too big a waterfall. This doesn't seem like it. There's no water here. And this seems like it's too far away from the temple. It doesn't really protrude the right way. Okay. Other side? Or somewhere over here, perhaps? Like, there's not much water. Here we go. That's not the right. Doesn't look right. Maybe like this? No, it doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem... We're not even facing the right direction. It's a much bigger gap than this. It's falling off the edge of the world. Not just like from land to land. Yeah, I think this is... I don't like this one. This one looks weird. It's bugged. We'll let it respawn. I don't know if it's bugged, but it looks weird. It's like it's untextured. Alright, where are we going again? We are going... up there. Oh, was it there? I think it was right there. Yeah, this was it. Oh well. Something like this, maybe? Still looked weird. What about this one? So looking down at the base of a waterfall that actually is landing, so like right here. But it's got to have a couple of the rings. No good? Like I can't even activate that from here. It's weird. Okay. I feel like I need to be up higher. Let's go up around this way. And now it's way down there. And it won't even let me activate it. Is it bugged or something? It's like very tiny too. I think it's bugged. It's supposed to be spinning, and we have to find the right time when it's spinning, but it's not spinning. And here's a remarkably similar one. Here's a random level 5 puzzle. What is it? Okay, it's a viewpoint, so cave. Okay. Haven't done one of these in a bit, so let's think about it. What are the restrictions? When you combine them, you have to make sure the other one that the difference can go in the opposite direction. So like this 5 and the 3, if we were to combine them, we need the 5 to be able to go 2 up or 2 down, and it can't. So I think we can say those don't combine. We also can't make any sort of, well, maybe that's the obvious thing. We can't do that. So let's just go ahead and fill in a ton of these. A ton of diagonals. Right? That's still bad. So really, it's just all the diagonals around them? Like even that, or that would, yeah. Well, that really narrows things down a bit. Did I miss any? I don't think so. I think we're good. Okay, so this 4... No, that's not going to help. This 6? No, that's not going to help. This 2. This 2 does not go to this one. Doesn't that would be a 3. So the 2 is entirely vertical. But I don't think that's going to tell me anything more from that. Same with this 2? Yeah. So this 4. If it combines with the 5, then the 5 would need to be able to go one further than it, which it can do pretty easily. Wait a minute. Am I being stupid? Can it not take... Okay, so it's all in one direction. They're all in one direction. We just have to figure out which direction it is, because we can't do crosses. I am being stupid. So the 6 and the 4 can never combine, because if they did, the 6 would need to go 2 more in one direction. So that's forced. Wait a minute. I'm treating it like a area puzzle, and it's not. That I can do, but I can't wrap these. Except I can, because they can't be adjacent to each other, anyone else. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's forced. Which forces that. So yeah, all of these are in one direction. So these can't combine because they can't do anything like that. The 5s, I think, have to join. Which forces the 2s. Yeah, it's a simple thing once you figure out how powerful this pattern is. The 5 has to go up and down. So does the 8. But it can't go this much up. So it's at best 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4 can't go that way then, so it comes down. And those are forced. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it takes at least that much. Six is dug. So is there something here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it takes at least that. That forces the 3. There we go. So now we just gotta do a loop here somewhere. Nifty puzzle. You find these random hard ones out in the world. Come on, there's a spot there. There's a little sliver. Boo. Yeah, these are all these rings are broken. It's weird. I'm gonna get rid of this, see if that maybe is part of the problem. Sights here. And I'm moving away from where I was going. Let's go back to there. Because I think I'm getting distracted. There's a very large motif. I am very easily distracted. I am well aware. This is where I was. The two puzzles there like that. That's definitely where the sightseer was. But oh well. Huh. Tricky one. Whole bunch of stuff. So viewpoints again. A has to get to A. So A has to come out. This has to be blocked because it can't take both of them. So it does take that one. This could at most take 5 in this direction, so it takes at least that one. And now we have to find a way to get A to A without touching B, which means I think we have to do that. Okay. The 6 has to take all of those. Now 4 has one more. This is a crowded one. Here? Yeah, right here. Okay, my mark's up there. Let's keep going. I'm hearing something. There, this. Just a random hidden cube. There's a ring there. Whoa. Okay. Here's a level 5 hit one. Right next to where we were going anyway. Oh, it's a big cave puzzle. Oh, dear. Okay. We can do it. Connect all light cells. So that's going to be a major thing. This is done. Four's got to get out. The 2 is done. The 4's got to get out. And has to be done. So this has to turn. The 3 is done. So this has to go up this way. The 2 can't look this way because it will see too many things. Okay. 2 and the 5 can't connect. Or they could. Yeah, they could. No, they can't. Because then it would become at least a 3. So the 2 has to at least come out to there and stop. The white has to get out. 3 can't go this way because then it would become a 4. Now the 5 is forced. White has to get out. 3 is already at 2, so it can't take this one. It'll become a 4. So it takes that one. Two can't take this 3, so it takes that one. Oh, the 4 is just forced. No, it's done. I mean, my bad. Same thing here. The 2 can't take that, so the 3 has to go like that. Connectivity means this has to come out there. 4 is now done. 5 needs 3 more. 2 is done. Connectivity means it comes out to there at least. So now the 4 is done. 6 has to go straight down. It's at 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 4 is now hemmed in. It has to take those ones. This 6 could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It has to take at least one more. So it at least takes that one. It might go further if this is black. This 6 here can take these 2. And that would bring it up to 3. But it has to go at least 3 down. That finishes the 2. This 2 can't go right because it would become too large. So connectivity means this has to go up that way. 6 is now done. This has to get out, so it comes to there. This has to get out, so it at least comes to there. This 5, I don't know yet. This 3 can't go too right because then it would become a 6. So it at least goes 1 down. Okay, somewhere else. Down here, perhaps. This 2 can't join to the 5. And it can't join to the 4. So it just does that, and it's done. The 5 now has to go up. This white has to get out, so it has to go at least 1. This 3 already is done. Now this 4 needs one more. This 4 is at 2, so it needs 2 more. This 2's done. Connectivity here. How does this get out? So it comes out to here, so this has to go. This has to come out. Now the 2's complete, which means that still has to come out. This still has to grow to there. If this 4 were to go down, it would become a 5, so it doesn't. It goes straight this way, and then it's done. This is now surrounded, so if it was black, it would be cut off. Or if it was light, it would be cut off. It needs to be connected. This 5 is now forced. It's got 2. It needs 3 more. Oop. Clicked it wrong. 2's done. This entire section has to get out. To there, at least. This 4 has 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5 now has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2's done. Surrounded cell. 2 has to grow. Okay. Is this 6 done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Now the 3 has to grow to there. This entire section has to get out through here. Then this entire section has to get out through there. The 4 is done. Now we just need the northern part to meet the southern part. Good puzzle. That was a not necessarily a hard one. It was just kind of long and involved, which made it fun for me. Where am I going? Down here? I was going for this pillar. Okay, so we're doing cave. All caves with numbers off by 1. Interesting. So this 2 can't be a 1. It's got to be a 3. So it's got to grow to there. This 3 can't be a 3. It has to be 2. So it's done. Oh no, it has to be a 4 because it already is a 3. My bad. And this has to be a 3. This is not promising. The 1s have to be 2s. That's obvious. They already are seeing 2, so they're done. This 3 can't be a 4 now, so it can only be a 2. This 4 has to be a 3. It can't be a 5. That's its 3. Now you're already at 3, so you have to grow to be 4. The 0 is obviously a 1, so it's complete. The 1 is obviously a 2. Well, was I mistaken to say that 1 had to be a 2? I think I was. It could have been a 0. So I think I just got lucky on that last puzzle. I wasn't thinking like the area size ones. They can be. No. They can't be 0 because you count yourself. Yeah. What am I thinking? So these definitely have to be 2. If it's 2, it can't grow that way because it would become too big. So this could be a 1. I can't do anything with that. If this is a 2, it can't grow that way, so it does grow that way. This 4 is forced. It's to be a 3. Now this 1 is definitely already 2. This 2 has to grow, at least. No, it could be a 1. No, it can't, because this 4 has to grow. And at most, it can grow into a 3 like that. Now this is already a 2, so it has to grow again. I think this 4 has to be a 3, so it's going to have to take those 2. Alright. So again, this 1 has to be a 2. It can't grow this way. It would become a 3. Or that way, so it grows that way. This 5 is a 4. This 3 is already 2. But I think it's probably going to have to be more. This 5 can only be a 4. This 3... Okay, the 7 is the main thing. So 7 could take 2 in this. It could be... Okay, it's going to be a 6. So it can take 2 here, and it has to take those. It's just... It's got to be maxed. This is already a 4, so it's done. Okay. So this 4 already it's already a 2. If it took 1 more, it would be a 3. If it took 2 more, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It can't do that. This 4 is already a 1, so it has to at least grow to 3. Or it could grow to 5 by taking all of them. If it's going to take one of these, well, it doesn't need to, right? Oh, connect all light cells. Okay, so that has to get out. My bad. Now that this took 1, it's got both of them, well. So that one's a 2, and this one is a 4? I guess is what we're saying. And then this has to come around. So you're already at 4. So you have to grow at least 1 more. You are at 2. And have to become at least a 3. Yeah, we're having a little trouble with this one. Not as intuitive as I like. This 4 is fixed. It can only become a 3. Oops. Connect all light cells mean that has to get out. This 4 is already a 3, which is fine. But that would put a wall across them. So one of these has to be a 5 at least. The 6 has to be a 5, I think. So this one, this 4 now can't grow 2. It's got to be a 3 because it can't grow to be a 5. So this one has to grow to be a 5 in some way. Or wait, no, they both could still. It can't grow this way, I guess is what I'm saying. Could it? Could it not just take those 2? Yeah, let's go somewhere else. This 3, whichever way it grows, unless it grows this way, never mind. I was thinking it was going to finish this one, but it doesn't. This 2, the white has to connect, so that's forced. That's easy. I don't know why I missed that. Oops, off by 1. I forgot. So one of these is going to be right. In fact, both of them have to be right because you can't be isolated, and you have to be at least a 3. So now this is already a 3. This is a 3 already, so it needs to grow to be a 4. Yeah, it's the connectivity that's beating me. The off by 1 is just ruining my head. So this can either be a 3 or a 5, and I can see multiple ways for that to happen. It could just take these 2, and that's it. It's done. Is this an issue? So this is at 3 right now. If it took those two, I don't know. One of these has to be white because this section has to get out. This has to be white, I think, because otherwise this entire section is stuck. So that brings this to already being 4. It can't take that one, so it takes that one. So this is already 4 also. So they are going to both go to 5. And this has to be white here so that I can get through here. Connectivity. Yeah, okay. Oh, this off by 1 is tricky. The 1s go at 2s, we know that. And then 2 can't go in... Well, no. The 2 can't connect... If this is a 2, it can't go this way because it would become a 3. And same thing there. Same thing everywhere, I think. Yeah, 2s are restricted in where they can go. So now that these are surrounded, they have to be filled in with black because we have to connect all white cells. This only has 1 room to grow, so it's done. This could be a 1. We don't know yet. That's not going that way. So the 4 has to go down. There's at least a 3. Now this is complete. Connectivity means this has to come around and go through here. So that's forced. That's forced. No, it isn't. 3, either that or it could go all the way around. Let's see. If it does, this 3 is already at 2. If it took both of these, I don't know. This 2 needs to grow. It needs to grow 1 more, so that's done. This 5 is done. There. Okay. So we're connected. Now what? So we're going to have to get something through here. You can either go like this and up. It can't be both of these, I guess. So it's either going to have to go around here or go around here. And either one of those is going to finish the 4. But I don't know which is which. If it were this way, if the 4 goes straight up, then it would have to come back here and go up like that. I would finish this, so it would have to go up here and over like that. And that would break this 3. I think. No, it would. That'd be fine. It would become a 4. I think that's it. I think that's actually what's going to happen. Right? No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. This is a mess. I'm going too far forward. I need to think more at the moment. Let's see if it does. Wait, I'm sorry. If it goes that way, then this is done. Oh no, wait, no. Wait a minute. I'm forgetting the off by 1. It's right here. It's this bit here that's causing me trouble. Well, wait. One of those is going to be white. And the other black. So do I know what this is? I don't think so. The one thing I can't do is turn here. I can't go like that. Or come back like that. Oh, this has to be at least... Okay, that's something I'd missed. Here, undo that. Come back all the way to the beginning. All the way to here. Just something I missed was this can't be a 1. If it were, it would be isolated. So it's a 3, at least. And it's forced to be a 3 like that. Now this 2 is done. And this has to come out like that. That 2's done. Oh, okay. Now this is much more forced. So this has to come back down like that to there. This is already a 4 now, so it's done. Has to come down. These are done. Has to go around here. And you're already at 4, so you have to become 5. I just missed this little bit here, of course. We can't have an isolated 1 when it's light. Don't have any consecutive blacks. Okay. So all of these are going to be 2s. So this has to grow by 1. And then connect all light cells. So this has to come out like that. You're done. You can't take that. You're done. These have to come out. You're done. 1. That was a tricky one. The whole off by 1 thing kind of gets to my head, you know? What else we got around here? I missed some puzzles in there. I missed 8 puzzles. Because that area was huge, and we spent like an hour and a half just wandering around it. What about this one? Head in the clouds. 17 puzzles. Up there. Hello. Look at this guy, is level 75. Wow. What am I? I am 37. So he's like just whipping my ass entirely. Okay. So these 4s can't connect to each other. They have to be separate. Their own 4s. The 7... It's going to be about making room for the 7 and leaving enough room for the other 4. So how many squares do I have? I have 6 by 5. I have 30 squares. We have 10, 12, 16, 20. So we can have at most 10 black squares. So what does that tell me? Say that we have to go like this. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only get 2 more squares. I'm not sure that's possible. Nope. So it's not as simple as just hugging the edge like that. We have to make squarish shapes so that we can be so our border is smaller than our size. So what if we go like this? Nope, can't do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope. Too many black squares. Can I just fix something from here? What if we... I'm trying to minimize my sizes, so if I try to minimize my protruding edges, something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, that just can't be. Does this 4 have to take that square? Is there a way that can be built without doing that? Like that? But then this one gets stuck. So no, the 4 has to take that square. Otherwise, it just can't grow. What about this 4? Could it go like that and not take this square? Looks like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Okay. We kind of guessed our way through that one. I feel a little bad about that always when we just guess our way through. But we got it. How do I get up to you? Oh. Come on. I think I have to jump off something. From over here, perhaps? Nope. No, I hate the shy ones. I didn't really figure it out. I just kind of mess with them until I get it, you know? Ah, screw you. I don't like these puzzles. Alright, we came here. Where's the puzzle? Is it below? It's that, isn't it? Yeah. Got 3 pillars. Feet on the ground. So don't make this pattern. So we can't do that. And presumably we can't do the opposite either. We can't do that. Okay. Don't make this pattern again. We're going to end up with the entire grid all filled in again, aren't we? There's probably a lesson I should be taking from this, but I'm not. I'm just doing it mechanically. So when you have a white, you have to have 2 whites, always. So maybe that's a way to think about it. Whenever you have a white in one direction. So white lines grow. Might be the way to think about it. Yeah, I'm not getting this. I'm just kind of... This is not... This pattern isn't meshing in my head. But I can mechanically fill it out. Where did I screw up? This has to have that. This has to have that. This has to have that. Since... Okay, so I was wrong to put that there. I don't know that. Okay, I do know that, though. And that. And then that forces that and that. And that forces that. So let's be a little bit less mechanical. Instead, think about each one. So this is going to force a white, which forces another white. Same here. Because this is here, these all can't be black. They have to. One of them has to be white. Probably both of them. Probably like that. Since one of them has to be white, this one has to be white. Because otherwise they'll form a pattern with that. I think the rest can be black. except for that. Yeah, so that's forced to be white. That forces that to be white, that to be white, that to be white. So it's weird, we're making checkerboards. Could this be black? No. But I couldn't see it until I did it. That's very annoying. Tell me about this rectangular pattern. When avoiding a 2x2 pattern with 3 dark cells and 1 light cell, the dark regions must form rectangles, unless corners are cut off the grid. That might help. That might help me. Is that what this is saying? I mean, these are rectangles, surely, but this doesn't look like a rectangle to me. Yeah, I'm not sure. So don't make either pattern. Oh, this is troublesome. So they're gonna form rectangles again. This has to be black because otherwise it would form a 2x2. Or form the weird pattern, which forces a black there and there, there and there. What about this? That forces one there. I think we're going to get this pattern. Okay. So immediate, we get given that and that. What about down here? We get that and that. That. We're going to get lines, I think. What about, okay, where can I go next? Like I want to make this black, but I could just make a what? No, I can't because this pattern. My bad. And it's gonna be the same here, right? We can't just make this all white. Oh. Okay, wait a minute. I messed up something. So this has to continue. Then that has to continue. That has to continue. Okay. It's weird. This restriction forms these patterns. Like I feel if I had a better intuitive understanding of them, I could just quickly draw them in, but I don't. I think all that's forced. You have to make checkerboards in a way. Now I can't make that, so this is gonna be one big checkerboard, isn't it? Looks like it. Let's just fill in the pattern and see if it likes it. Yeah. Weird. I don't like that clue. Give me a different pattern. Oh no, it's the same. Except for now we have more complicated parts to it. I don't like this pattern. 8. So it's going to be where are we going to be able to hide our... we have to have a rectangle of black. Oh dear. Is this saying that they're all blocks? So these 3 must be like that or like that? I think that's what that's saying. No, that's not going to work. Oh wait, no, it works. It works. Okay. Because yeah, they have to be rectangles. Okay. So could we go like that, like that? No. Like that, and like that. Like, I'm not doing this by cell looking. I'm just trying to find the pattern. This 12, then. This would be a 9. This would be a 12. So it could be like that. Or it could be like that. So it's at least those. The 8 has to be like that, I think. Six could be like that. No, this isn't working. And that gives a problem. What if we made it like that? And then like that? No, these have to... Wait a minute. No matter what pattern they make, they're going to have to block the 8 and the 12 from seeing each other. So the 8 has to be bounded by... I'm not quite seeing it. I think the 8 figure and the 9 and the 12 figure have to be at an intersection. They have to be at a... There's got to be... Okay, there's going to be like something like this. So let's see what we can do with that. Is that 12? No. Maybe not. Oh, there's just gonna be others. There's gonna be another area. What am I thinking? Of course. There. For some reason, I just wasn't connecting that we could have extra squares. But of course we can. Alright. So again, we can have extra squares, and we're going to have to. The blacks are going to be the extras. So what if we go like that? How do we do a 9? I guess it's got to be like that. Okay, that didn't work. So we can't have branches like this. There we go. Ha! It's I don't like this pattern. This is breaking my head a little. No, it's still the same thing. How annoying. And we're going to have to listen to a shy thing bouncing back and forth the entire time. Okay. So it's going to break the rule because it doesn't need to have squares because of the empty spot. One way of thinking about this might be you either have to in every 4x4 is either going to be all black, it's going to be 2 and 2, or a checkerboard. So this could either be a checkerboard like that, but that doesn't work, or a 2x2, but that doesn't work. So it's got to be like that, which doesn't work. Why am I so bad at this? Let's start from scratch. Okay, so what do we know? This cannot be black. That's got to be white. Now that this is white, this... Oh, okay, we can go the other direction. So we can go like that. Okay. That's... Because we don't have the duplicate constraint, that's going to make things a little easier. We just had to figure out how to do these, and now we got a hole in the middle. That's not going to work. Let's do this by hand, one by one. We were being clever and figuring out the pattern before, but that's not going to work this time. So this has to be white, that has to be white, that has to be white. Has to be white. Has to be black. Has to be white. Has to be black. Has to be black. Black. White. White. So black. Black. Okay. I feel like we had something going on before, and now it's lost entirely. So this 5 is going to be annoying because it can't go in both directions. Because of it'll make that pattern. So it's got to go either like that and around, or like that and around. It can't do both. Then the 4, can that work? No, this isn't going to work because that would have to be a white. No. We have to take advantage of that, I think. $11, and that's it. So that's 8, 9, 10. Okay. So if we take 8 here, we still need to take 9, 10, 11 in these final squares. We might not take 8 here. So at least 3 of these have to be white. What if I say that has to be white? Taking advantage of that, we can't put anything there. Okay. Kind of more by intuition than anything else. Okay. See, normally I can say, can this cell be white? And I can talk about it. But I have no idea if that can be white. And I'm not sure I can figure it out either. Let's start with the 5. It's easier to think about. So if the 5 were like that, that would immediately break. I think the 5 has to be like that, so it can have clean edges. Or it could, no, it can't go north. So the 7, I think, has to be like that, so it can have clean edges. Okay. We look so stupid with this color. Let's change it again. Something about our lips make us look like really effeminate. Like that. What about our hair? Can we just change our hair to something else entirely? It's like I'm wearing a lipstick. That's the issue. Yeah. All right. Yeah, there's the one that was... Okay, so it's not a stepping one. Is it just an approaching one? Okay. What if I look away from you? It disappeared. Is it a moving one? Yeah. It's while I'm moving at all, it disappears. Ooh, I like that blue glow in our hands. Oh, I like it. Here's some hard puzzles. Let's do this easy one first. No, it's a pattern though. Well, we can make it work. Dum, bum, bum. Okay. So blues are only turned by this one. And we can make that work. Greens have to... Okay, so basically we're going to have to get the green and red going, and then we'll fix the yellow and the blue together. Red's good. Green is good. Are these permanently desynced? Okay, let's try doing a full rotation with the green. Okay. Okay. Why is this doing what I think what it's doing? I guess they're both of length 5. Okay. What about if we do that? So when this is here, the other needs to be there. Right? No. There. There's a way to do that with math. I know there is, but I'm too lazy to do math. We'll go do those hard puzzles in a moment. I'm just checking around this area. Seeing what's here. Got a big motif there, but I think that's from a different perspective. From above. There's a hidden cube somewhere nearby. Or maybe it was this sound. Okay. Let's go into those heart puzzles. All dark regions have area 2. All light regions have area 4. And then nothing. Nothing is given to us. So if there's an area of 4, that would immediately break this. So it's not that. It's never that shape. Never any shape like that. Is it always just a square? I think it might be. But then we immediately break. Okay. That doesn't work. Whenever we do this, we're going to get a side of 3, no matter what. So it has to be a square. I'm just not seeing any other way for it to not be a square. So do I want to put a square here, or do I want to put a square there? I guess either way we're gonna get that one. That doesn't work. See, immediately we break. Now we're gonna get 3. But if we do that, then we immediately break. What am I missing? I guess we can have areas like that if they're on the edge. So it's all squares in the middle or lines on the edge, but it can't go. Okay. It's less restricted than I thought. I still don't know where to start though. I think we just have to try it. So we can't fill that one. And so this has to come up like that. That's done like that. And that's broken. Is there a way to go from here that's not broken? No. Try going like that. Wow, I'm having a lot of trouble just grasping where to begin with this. What if it was something like that? Then it immediately breaks. Because that would make that a 3. So what shape can fit next to this and not break immediately? It can't be that. That's what we were trying to do before. Nope, that breaks. This one just can't be completed from there. Yeah. Wow, I'm getting my ass kicked here. I just have no idea what to do. Um, this is white. We know that's white because this is going to grow in one direction or the other. Then either this is white or that's white. If that's white, can it ever belong to this cell? I don't think so. If it does ever belong to it, then we're going to get a 3-pointer. So it would have to go like that. What about on this side? If it comes this way and this were white, could these ever belong to the same thing? Again, I think no. You'd have to do something like this. And that breaks. Did I make an assumption that I missed? That's better. We're good so far. Then we're not. That would have to go like that. Sure, we found a pattern, but we stumbled onto that one. Wow, that was a Oh no, it's worse. Okay, all dark regions have area 2. All light regions have area 5. So what permissible patterns are there of 5? So starting out with a cross. This will just never work, I don't think. Because you'd have to go like that all around it. And then they'd all end up being of size 1 or 3. So that's not going to work. What about a T? So that would go like that, and that would give me 3. So T if it was against the edge of the world, but not in the middle of the world. What about an L? Or a V, I suppose that is. That would not work either. So V's are just right off, unless they're in the very corner. Right like that. What about that? An L. Again, that's just terrible. Okay, so we're looking for lots of T's, I think. With their pointing towards the edge. Or lots of, I don't even know. I'm not, I don't know. This one's forced. So we get that at least. Now, I think we said we can't do that because that would give me 3 blacks right there. So we get an N. Or what is that? What shape is that as a pentomino? That's a Y, right? That's a Y pentomino. But that doesn't work because that would give me 4 across the back. It's got to be that, so it's an F. An F pentomino. So then that is forced. No. No. Because that would do that. And then where would we grow there? We can't grow. This has to grow. That's forced. So where can we then grow to make it not work? It has to break this up. So it's got to be a Z. I think that's right. It's got to be a Z. So does this have to be a Z also? Like that? It's working. Nope. Yeah, Z's and 2's work fine. That was so much easier than the other one. Ah, well. Well, I wasn't even going here. Did I have another goal yet? Or did I just did something and I haven't moved on. There's a monolith there. Here's parody over here. Let's check that out. A parody puzzle. Oh, this is the wrong one. This is quests. I can take another quest though. So let's go ahead and do that one, sure. Or did I already do this? Is that... Wait a minute. I'm confused. You know, I kind of like the idea that this takes the existing progress. I haven't seen a glide ring course outside of the Enclave. I don't know if there are any. Here, can I do this? They're probably way up there, maybe. Is that my mark? No, that's not my mark. Where's my mark? There's the monolith. I put a mark down. Where is it? There. I haven't done any matchboxes in a long time. Ah. I saw you. You can't pretend like I didn't get through you. And I thought when I was coming up here I saw a bouncy thing. Where was the bouncy thing? Is it on top? It's right there. Okay. What about these? I mean, that could be... I see a little bit of a light motif and a green. Is it over here? I don't know. I don't like these. For some reason the sightseers are just not working for me in this area. I'm not liking the way they look. There's a match thing. Alright. Parity rule. Underclude grid. Okay. So this is a 12, so it's gotta have an even number of additions. So it's gotta take that one. Is that the whole idea? Is that I can't just keep adding 2 to 1 to get an even number? I like it. Okay, so these are a bunch of 3s. This isn't an underclude grid. We have to actually do it. So 7, and its options are 3s, and potentially a 1. So it's going to be a 4, and then it could just take 2 3s, and it's fine. But this needs to take 2 3s and a 1. So I think it's got to do that. Or that. What about the 9? The 9 has to take 2. Like that. That's a cool way of approaching it. About where to get the 1. Underclude grid. Mark only what is definitely true. It's a viewpoint number. So you're at 8. You're already at 1. So if we went this way, you'd be at 3, 5, 7. So you have to take this one. And that's going to give you 1, which means you have to take these 2 also. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I missing something else? The 7, what's your deal? So you can't go this way twice anymore, so you have to... You can't take this one. You just take those. But I'm over my tiles remaining, so I did something wrong. Let's think about this again. The 8 is already at 1. It has to take that. So it can get back to being an even number. So if it did that, it would be at 2, 4, 6, 8. I think that's the only way. That's the only way. So that's all forced. Like, what am I missing? The 7 it would be 3. It has to take at least that one. Okay, there we go. I don't know. I think we could have filled in more than just that one. I think that we knew more. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Because both of them could have had that top right one. Okay, fair enough. So this 3. If it goes south, it would become a 3. It can't go north. Right? Wait a minute. If it took this, then it would already be a 3. And these would both be black. So that's not where we begin. We don't know. We don't know what's going on there. This 4. Okay, this 4 is interesting because it can become a 3 going this way, or I think the 4 needs to take this square, Otherwise, it's gonna keep on being odd. It's a 1. This will make it 3. This will make it 3. So it's gotta take that, which forces that. Right? I think that's the only way to make that 4 work. So this 4 is already at 3. So it can only take 1 more. This would give it 2. This would give it 1. This 3 then takes both of those. And then this 3 needs both of those. Okay. Darts. I like this. I like the whole doing the same puzzles with a different board shape. It makes it more tricky. So this 3 has to take this one. There's no way it can. Otherwise, it would become an even number. It would be a 4 or 2. Similarly, this 1, 2, 3, has to take this one, and then 2 of these. This one can't take that one. Okay. So this 4 has to take those 2. That's the only way you can get to 4. This 3 has to take that 1 and then 1 of these. We don't know which. This 4 has already got lots of options. This 4 has 1. It needs 3 more, so it's got to take that one and not that one. This 4 has lots of options. What about this 3? So this 3 is going to take 1 of these and not that one. And then 1 of these, and we don't know which. What about this 4 now? It still has 1. Has to take that one, I think. And then 1 of these 2. This 4 is done. So this 4 takes that one. This 3 is done. And that. That was nifty. I like the logic grid ones so much more than the perspective ones. Let's do a perspective one. Come on. Alright, so we're looking down at a river with a bunch of balls in it. Looks like from there. That's that waterfall. It's just below us a little bit. From over here? Oh. Don't fall off. Should I be looking at this tree? Maybe the tree. But now it feels like we're too low. Or no, I'm wrong. Now we're way too close. Where do we stand? Whoop. It is that tree, right? Or is it a lower tree? I'm not seeing another good option. It feels like it's from here. Right? But then the balls aren't in the right spot. There. Okay. Do I by chance see a green gate? Yes, I do, right there. What is that puzzle? Oh, it's a shy thing. What type of shy thing are you? The red ones? I don't remember. Can I just hover my way down to you? Nope. I don't know how that worked. I'm not going to question. Ooh, a complicated one. So we got green is very much on its own. Green can be used to fix yellow. Yellow can be used to fix red. And then, so it's going to be the blues and the reds that we have to get right. So blue is out of sync. We got to move it by one. There. Now, can we get red in sync? There. Another one of these broken ones. I don't know what's up with that. That might be the same one. Presumably their algorithm fails sometimes. Like they have an algorithm that randomly generates them, I'm pretty sure. Have I done this? Doesn't look like it. Connect all dark cells. They're already connected. It feels like I have done this, but it's not lit up, so I guess not. 9. So this could at best go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. And it does that. Now this 3 can't go left, because if it did, it would be a 4. Can't go north, so it goes south. What? Oh, it's already a 2. Yeah. Okay. This 4 can at most go that 2 this way, so it has to at least go 1 up that way. These black cells have to get out, so that's forced. And then one of these. This 3, you could take both of those. Or something complicated. This 3, I think this 4 has to intersect this 3 at some point. Otherwise, this 4 will be disconnected from the rest of the grid. So, if we were to put this here, then we could do that. Sure. Little iffy at the end there, but whatever. Oh. I like this area. It's all pretty. With the water crashing down. The islands floating in the sky. Whoops. And I've already been here, so. Because we got that lore at one point. But that's okay. Let's go to a different area. I feel like we've been in this mountainy area a long time. In fact, I'm gonna... Well, what's that? Minky? Monkey? Serene Deluge Quest for Perfection? I haven't done that. Why does this have a different picture? Nothing else has that picture, does it? I guess it does. The Quest for Perfections do. Okay. Where is that? It's up there. I'm not a fan of the perfection ones. I like to stumble into my answers, but that's okay. What about this? So green can be fixed. Red is the restriction. So we got red right. Okay, we need to swap. Get these out of sync. And that didn't do it. Okay. We have to deal with something with the reds. Let's try from here. There we go. Brute force when you're too lazy to math. That's my perspective on things. We got some lotuses, and caves. Areas containing the symbol must be symmetrical. Connect all light cells, and cave. They could all be the same, because they're all symmetrical. They're all on the same axis. This 5 can't connect all the way to the 2. So at best it could go to here, meaning it'd have to have 4 going up. Right? No, it'd have 3 going up. 1, 2, 3. So it could be 1 more there or 1 more there. Okay. This 3 doesn't connect to the 4. So this 4 doesn't see that. It has to go at least 1 up. Because it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. That makes it symmetrical, so we have to bring that in. The 3 now is a 2. It can't jump there. So it has to take that one and be done. Which forces that to be symmetry. Which forces this because now it can't complete. I'm trying to think of, is it just as easy as this? As marking the rest of this in black? No. Because all the cells have to connect. Gotcha. All light cells have to connect. Well, if all light cells have to connect, then we know that these are on the same axis. And that's obvious then. That makes it so much easier. Here. We just gotta satisfy the cave rules at the same time as connecting everything. There. Little brute forcey, but that's okay. Have I seen a red one of these anywhere? or one of those. And I kind of don't. See, I feel a strong urge to go and get that leitmotif right now, but I'm gonna refrain and continue on our path and get that leitmotif. Take advantage of every moment of distraction. Come on. Everyone's higher level than me now. I haven't been playing in a while. I hear a shy puzzle moving around. Another one. I don't even see where it is. Over here somewhere? Oh, hello. The audio is being a little weird. Yeah, it sounded like it was down there to me for some reason. Alright, we can try it. So, don't make any mistakes. Connect all light cells, don't make any quads, don't make any doubles. So we can immediately just ring all these. How does this build from here? Well, this has to get out. And can't be a quad. So these have to get out this way and can't be a quad. But now I'm stuck. Oh, can't be a quad this way. And we can ring that. Potential quad there. Ring it. We're connected now. What's force next? This white has to get out, which potentially makes a quad that we have to break and ring. Quad here we have to break. This section's still disconnected, but there's going to be lots of options for it. This is almost a barrier. So this bit up here, connectivity, is all blocked off up to here. So this is forced, because this has to get out like that. Break a quad there, break a quad there. Ring it. So we have connectivity good up to this point. One of these will have to be taken. Not both of them. I don't know which. Here's a quad that we have to break. So we can ring that. There's a quad we can break. This has to get out. Quad. This has to get out. This is a wall now, so we have to go around this wall to get to this lower part over here. Then we have a quad, so we have to stop that. Potential quad there. Have to stop that. These two have to get out through here. And that's a quad. Okay, that was tricky. Let's just keep it up and not break our streak. This is difficulty level 4. So no 2x2s. All light and all dark regions have area 2. So these are disconnected. And these have to grow. Dark regions have to grow to 2 at least. This has to get out. This is already done. It's already 2. This has to grow. This has to get out. This is going to take that square or that square, so it's not going to take that square. We have some 2x2s here. Right there. We can get rid of. Or break. This square is going to take this square or that square, so not that one. These can't both be white. But I don't know if that tells me anything. Because this one could be black, and then this could go down. This has to come out to one square more, so this is white. This is tricky. I'm not seeing a lot of restrictions here. I'm kind of grasping at straws. This has to grow to one of those, and it's not going to grow in the same direction as that one. Does that matter? So if they both go north and south, this would have to come out like that. But it doesn't have to. It could easily just go around. This bit's disconnected. But it can connect to either side without issues. This 2x2 can't all be white. It has to have at least one black in it. How can that work? Another way of thinking about this is this has to grow. This has to grow to one of those squares. So that's white. So that's black. This has to grow. And now it's done. And now this would be complete. This would be completely white unless we take that square. 2x2s. These have to grow, not into each other. And then they're done. Two by two right there, which is forced to grow. This is now has to grow that way. This is too small to grow into a two cell, so it's got to be white. This is a 2x2 now. Right there. These have to grow, but not into each other, so this one has to go that way. Then this is forced white. You have to grow to one of these, and then this is going to be white. Now this has to grow to one of these, so that will be white. These haven't gone out yet, so they have to take it out this way. Which forces that. Forces that. This group of cells hasn't gone out yet, so it's got to come around. 2 by 2 there. So that's done. 2 by 2 there, which is forcing it that way. And that's white. Not tricky, but meticulous, you know? Another one of these don't make patterns, so no consecutive blacks. So we can immediately just ring all of our blacks with white. And now see what breaks. So connect all light cells. So this one has to get out. And now it's got a quad, so we have to break it and ring it. What else? These have to get out. This entire section has to go out to there. Break this quad. Ring it. We have a quad here, potential. Break it. Ring it. This cell has to get out. And now we have a quintuple right there. Unless we break that. Quad here. And quin, I guess, whatever. Quad's the rule we're fixing. Same for that. This has to get out to join the rest of the white. Have to break that gap and that one. And then these all get ringed. We have a wall here. But it looks like we're getting by on either side. Though we can't be sure yet. Okay. What now? I'm not seeing it. This area up here feels a bit iffy. Like, it feels like we can get to a quad area pretty quick. We gotta have a black cell in here that breaks the quads. I'm thinking it's this one. But am I right? It could be this one and just get out that. No, that would break that. So this cell has to join the rest of the whites. You can either do it by going directly or by going around. If it goes around, it forms a quad. So it does directly. Then you break that and ring it. Okay. But now we still don't know how we get this bottom section. It either can join here or join here. Or both. That's a what if. So if we were to go this way, we have to put a black here. And ring it. And then everything else would be white. And then that'd be black. Right? If we made this one white, we put a black here. Ring it. This shouldn't be as hard as it is. I'm missing something obvious. I hate to do this. Let me just think about it a bit more. So if we were to go white here, we put a black one here. I wish I could bark with like a what ifs. Like I bought some things, right? But I don't seem to be able to do anything with them. Okay, so if white here, this would be black. We'd ring it on both sides. This would have to get out. We can make both of those black. I think that would work. Is this forest? Is it the same solution from both sides? I think it is. This doesn't feel forced. I don't know. That feels like there might have been multiple ways to do that. Where we could have put the black here and then made the bottom work. Whatever. Okay, don't make no quads from either side. Connect all dark cells. So this dark has to get out, so it's going to take those three. At least. Which means that we have to ring it on both sides of white because we don't want to make a quad. To continue to get out, it has to go to there. We don't need to connect all the whites, only the blacks. This would be a quad, so we have to interrupt it. That would be a quad, so we have to interrupt it, and that has to get out. And it can't go that way, because that would be a quad. This has to get out. This black region has to grow. This would be a quad if we don't interrupt it. So now this black region has to get out through here. That's the only way out the wall. So that's forced. And we have to ring it on both sides. This has to get out. You have to get out through there. This is going to have to come out that way and not go to there. This is forced on both sides to prevent that quad. And that connectivity. This has to come out all the way around to there. And then not keep going. And not keep going. So it's very, very forced just from connectivity. Now what? We have a potential quad here, so we have to block that. This needs to get out. Quad needs to be broken. This bit down here needs to get up. Quad there, so it comes out through here, and it has to connect there. That's a quad, and that's a quad. That wasn't that bad. Okay. So no quads again. Connect all dark cells. This dark cell has to get out. So, and it can't go this way, so it has to come this way. Has to pick up that one to break that quad and come out to there at least. Break this quad, come out to there. It's gonna have to go through this place, so it can't go to there or there. Has to go through that. Okay. This has to come out. That forces this. There's a quad here, so that has to be interrupted. This has to come out. One of these has to be black. Does that tell me anything? Not really. We're connected up to here. We need to grab one of these. What am I missing? Sorry, I'm just kind of sitting here quietly because I don't know what the next step is. This is not a wall. So there's going to be one black here. Or two. If it's this one, that would put pressure there. I don't know. Could this ever not be black? This square? Sure, if this was a big 9x9, that would not be black. This cell needs to join in somehow. It could go up like this though, so it's really limited, or not restricted. What about this cell? No, this cell. One. It's again one of these two, one of these two, one of these two. No, this one definitely, right? Because either way, no matter what, it's got to go through this little gap here. So that one's definitely black. we're making, we're getting somewhere. This isn't what we're supposed to be doing. Where else should we let's look somewhere else. So how are we gonna fit? We have to go through this gap, and it can't be straight, right? If we went up 4, that would break. So I think we have to go like this, right? There's no way to not do that. And still, because we have to take this square. I think we have to take this square. So then we're forced to do that. This has to come out. We need to get up. So we have to take those two. Ring both sides. Break that. Okay, I think that's right. That's right so far. We have to break that. And then there. You completed 5 puzzles and earned a Mirabilis. Thank you. That was tricky. Especially because I couldn't do what ifs, you know? We can't just stumble our way into the solution. Like we have from time to time. There's still a lot of, like, bubbles over there. Or is that... I don't know. Maybe there's other enclaves we haven't been in yet. There we go. And I'm hearing a shy thing going. We already got that one. But I don't see where it is. So. Somewhere in here? There it is. No. Just had to stand still a moment. What about this one? So no 4x4, 2x2s. One symbol per area. Connect all dark. So these are all forced. How long have I been playing? 3 hours! Oh my god. Okay. I probably should get to a stopping point. Let's see if we can do one more puzzle thing, perhaps. So 2x2s is going to be the issue of the day. These can't. No, they don't need to reach a light cell. I don't know. I'm not seeing. I think. Well, see, we could just like do that. Oh, exactly one symbol. Okay, so all the whites have to reach a symbol. So these are definitely black. So now we have 2x2s to deal with. Oops. And we know that that has to connect there somehow. And that has to connect there. That has to get to that. And that has to get to that. These have to connect to those. What are you at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So probably you're going to take one more that way. Connect all dark cells mean these hug the edge. What are you at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Simple enough. Okay, let's find one more. This one, the inner to the outer. Haven't done that one yet. Way up on top. I don't care. Hello? You need to stop being so annoying. Oh, interesting. It's a Matchbox one. Oh, I like it. Okay, we got green. We got tons of stuff. Let's start figuring out how things line up. So what's this one? This one is double swirly circles. Not like that. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Okay. That's like that. So maybe I should do the ones that are part of the block first. Here's the double swirly circles. Can I see that through? Yeah. Anything else like that? Or I guess it's like around here. So we got the bug of some sort. Which one is that? This one. There's something. Arch. This one. It's that. Okay. That one's just on the same block. Easy. So the reds, I have this red box and a red intersection. Is that the box? No. Okay. Let's go find some more boxes. There's one. So where's the green? This one. No. Wrong one. There's the green intersection. The red. That one. Two more. There's something. That one. And here's the train tracks. There. This is one of the few environmental puzzles I like. Because it's not, it's like, I don't know why it feels different. Which one we haven't done? We haven't done this one. There's 6 more we haven't done. Let's find another one outside. There we go. That one? Okay. There's something way over there, but I think that's probably a different puzzle. Alright. There should be more. Get rid of that. There's a red. Okay. There's some hard puzzles up there. Let's find out where this red goes. So... that one. Any more just hanging off the edge, kinda? There's something. Triangle. I don't think I recognize that shape. I don't think that's part of our box, is it? No, it is. It is. Okay. Where was that? There. And there. There's probably another spot to find that one. Got that. There's 3 left. Got that. Maybe something we have to look through a window from inside this structure. If we can get inside this structure. Da. Here's something. Okay. That one. 2 left. What do we have on here? So it's this one. There's a red one of that, and a green one of this. Wait a minute. Okay, those are just on the thing. So we're still looking for this one. Kind of crisscrossy boxes. Oh, there it is. Why did I miss the easy ones to the end? Because I am terrible. That's the answer. I liked that. That was fun. That was a nice change of pace. We're going to look for monoliths at some point, but not now. Let's do some of these hard puzzles we're seeing as we walked around. Connect all light cells and its viewpoints. So you're already done. This 2. You need to come out and be done. This needs to get out. This 4 is already at 3, so I can't connect to that one. It takes 1 more. This 3 is done. Start up here. So, no, we don't know. Excuse me. This 3. No. I was thinking that these 2 couldn't connect, but they can. If this 3 takes it from entirely in the rows, in the columns, then this could get its 3 from this column. Like if it does this. Oh, but that breaks that. Okay. Let's see. So that just can't connect there because it's already at 2. Yeah. Okay. So that's forced. My bad for having to wait for the red light to see it. Excuse me. So this 4, it could go that way or down. I don't know which. It can't go 2 this way, so it has to go at least 1 down. Because if it went 2 this way, this 3 would be overloaded. But beyond that, I don't know. This is the wrong way of looking at it. Let's keep going from somewhere else. What about up here? This could be 4 right there. No, it can't. It could be those. It could be those 2. Okay, it's nothing in the columns, nothing in the rows that we're learning. This 5 could go forever. That's not restricted. This 5 could right here could at best get 3. It's already at 2. It could get up to 4 by going north and south. It has to get 1 more. It could be that one or that one. If it was that one, it wouldn't need to go both north and south. Could this... Okay, if this does connect, could it ever get to there? No. Because that would break the 4. Okay. I don't know. I'm not seeing a good opening. About this 5. No, that can go everywhere. This 3 is going to go 1 more cell in one of those directions. This 4 does not connect to this 3. So at most, this 4 can take 1 from its column. So it has to take at least 1 from its row. And now this has to take at least... Wait. And this... Okay, so this 6 could at most take 4 from its row. So it has to take 2 from its column. That's not helping me at all. If I take one more with the 4, I have to take another one, but I don't know if I have to. This 6 can't go too far this way. Because it can't take... Well, could it take both of those? Yes. No, because a 4 would break. No, this isn't helping. What's the restriction? One of these is going to be white. Definitely, because we need this to escape. If it were this one, then this 4 would be done. I'm just going to try that. And see what happens. So now this 5 is broken. Why is it broken? Oh, okay. Right. Okay. So it doesn't go that way. It goes up. Now this 4 can take 1 down, but has to take at least 1 more in the column. In the row. Which could be that one, and that'd be done. Now we're getting a bit of a wall. One of these has to be white. There's just so little restriction here. I'm not sure I'm seeing it. This 5, could it take that square? Then it would be done. Like that. The 3 could still be complete by doing that. But do I know that's true? What if it's black? Could it then be completed? Yes, easily. Just by doing that. Or by doing... No, it couldn't. Wait a minute. If this 5 can't take that square, then it would need to get all of its 5... It could get 3 from its row, and only... It can't take 2 from its column anymore. So it has to take that one. So now it's done. Right? Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm not good at these ones. These viewpoints I'm not very good at. I apologize for that. So this 5 and the 4, they're gonna get some amount from their row, and they have to get, this 5 has to get 1 more from its column than this one does. It can at most get 2. So this 5, is this just forced to take this now? Because it can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it has to take this. So now this is at 4 already, and it's done. The 5 has to grow by 1. This is isolated, so it has to be cordoned off. Same for that one. Because all light cells have to be connected. This has to be white, I think. The 3, yeah. So now the 4 is done. The 6 is done. This 3 can't take that one. It would become a 4. So it takes that one, and now this has to take at least those 2, right? So it's at 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it's going to take either that one or that one. This 3 is done. The 4 is also done. Isolated cell. This 5 can no longer take 2 squares. So it can take at most 1. It has to take that 1. Or no, it could... Well, no, it has to take that 1. Otherwise the 4 is going to be a 5 also. And now they have to take one more. And I think it's got to be that one. Okay. 5's done? Okay. That was a hard one. That was so much harder than anything we did earlier. Hey, I'm on this. Nice. What am I at? 3.5 hours. I'd get it with time. What's that little house out there? Oh, it's a rock. My bad. Looked like a house to me. There. Another broken one. A 1-pointer. Connect all dark cells, so these are forced because they can't get out. This 5 is complete now. These all have to get out. These 3 have to grow by 1, and yeah, simple. The 1-pointers are really easy. Have I done this? I have. What is it? This was Limber Cascades. And I am left a couple puzzles behind, apparently. Because I got annoyed doing these, I guess. Da-da-da. Oh, hey. I finally found one of these. There's so few of them in the open world. Oh. Oh, it just keeps going down. Okay. Which way should I start off? I think there's deliberately not enough time to get all of them. So you have to bounce off something down below. Okay, let's go for the bounce. All the way back up, please. Oh, no. Okay. There we go. Get a good bounce. I don't think I got all the ones down here, did I? I guess so. Let's do this Crystal Labyrinth. We'll finish our daily. Whoop. Gives me bumping into walls. It's a little harder to see on this floor. Is this the final? No. Here we are. Hey, we have some lore over there too. Even the wise can travel, but never reach its horizon. Travel the world, but never reach its horizon. Yeah. That seems trite to me. In here, I think. Yeah. All right, let's warp back to where we were doing the. Oh, apparently I got some of the puzzles here and left. Oh, I remember. I went there and I said, "Oh, I have a headache," or "I'm too tired to do this," so I gave up and went and left. We should go back at some point, but not right now. All right, I think I'm going to stop here. So thank you, everybody, for bearing with me for 3.5 hours. Until next time.